Alright, so welcome to the channel. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to expand my YouTube thing past like, just the music video reactions. So like everyone probably knows this at this point. I feel like everyone's watched this show. I've seen it all over Twitter, people talking about it, you feel me? If people around you aren't talking about Squid Game at this point, I don't know what type of social media you use or where you at, but you probably missing out. You feel me? This show's on Netflix. It's called Squid Game. This trailer alone has 13 million views. Like, and the show pretty much, I feel like everyone's watched it at this point. You feel me? I'm gonna say a spoiler, but the reason I wanted to put this up, I highly recommend this show. You feel me? Like, if you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. It's a good show. You feel me? Reminds me of Alice in the Borderland, which is also on Netflix. If you watch that, it was an animated that got turned into a like an actual TV show. So I don't think that's the same with Squid Game, but Squid Game is very much like similar to Alice in Borderland. People is playing games and putting their life on the line. You feel me? So let's watch this trailer, and I'm gonna tell you what I think, and I'm gonna tell you something else, which is kind of like a spoiler, but not really. So when I get to it, I'm gonna let you know so you could click off if you haven't watched it. But if you have, you could just hear what I gotta say. You feel me? So let's get into it. Yeah, I've already watched it, so I didn't watch the trailer though. I wonder if I get a copyright strike for this.
지금 이 자리에 계신 여러분들은 모두
Or
감당할
a
수 없는
content
빚을
claim,
지고
I mean, not copyright strike.
삶의 벼랑 끝에 서 계신 분들입니다. 게임에 참가를 원하지 않는 분은 지금 말씀해 주시길 바랍니다.
You know what I really think it is that got so many people into this? I mean, of course, social media, people talking about it after watching it, especially that first scene, which like really gets people, like the first game they play, really like gets you going. You feel me? Like once everyone saw that, everyone started talking about it. But this trailer is actually like fire through all the cuts and the edits that they're doing. All the scenes that really pulls you in. Plus, you see all the green jumpsuits. You see the red people with masks on. You want to know what's going on. You feel me? Now you got the boss with the black suit, black mask, red light, green light.
옛날에 어릴 때 하던 거 말이야?
Yeah. Trailer is fire, man. Everyone gets wiped off the board.
사람을 그렇게 죽여놓고
6개의 게임을 모두 이긴 분들께는 저에게 상금이
Then if you
지급됩니다.
win all the games, you get money. And yeah, so that's what it's about.
눈 바짝 뜨고 계세요.
제일 센 중에부터 크게 살 길이.
애들 게임 규칙 단순해.
내가 무조건 이기게 해줄 테니까.
무슨 수로?
무슨 수를 써서도.
이러면 안 되는 거잖아. 우리끼리 이렇게 죽이면 안 되는 거잖아. 게임을 거부하는 참가자는 탈락으로 처리된다.
Squid Game on Netflix. So like, yeah, I highly recommend, but it's out. Go check it out on Netflix if you haven't seen it already. There's one scene specifically that I wanted to point out, and it's kind of spoiler, so if you don't want to hear this, just click away from the video now. But Sang-woo, like there's a scene that I'm not sure if anyone else has talked about this at this point, but probably eventually someone will. But I'll say it here right now on my channel. Sang-woo, his ending was foreshadowed like closer to the beginning of the games. Like, so when the games first start, his like the way the end happens at the end, like what he does is foreshadowed in the beginning. I'ma just say it, suicide. You feel me? That's the spoiler. So in the end, he ends up committing suicide. You feel me? So if you've already watched it, then you know. But it's foreshadowed in the beginning because when they do a majority vote in the beginning to cancel the games, afterwards, I think he's sitting in a tub, right? And he has the water. I think the tub is filled up with water, or there's water in the tub, and he's just sitting there doing nothing. And it's like, as soon as I saw that scene, the first thing I thought of is this nigga about to kill himself? Like, is he about to commit suicide? And so I feel like that, him sitting in a tub, like sitting there, he looked like miserable, depressed. Like, I feel like that was foreshadowing him committing suicide. So the game was the only thing that was keeping him going. Like, winning that money was all he wanted, and he let it consume him. You feel me? And in the end, he committed suicide because the money was the most important thing. And then the other, what's his name? I forgot his name. The main character, he was trying to end the game so no one would have got money. So he's just like, I'm going to kill myself because my mom needs that money. You feel me? Go take care of her. You feel me? He's a real nigga for that. But he's not at the same time because my son Sang-woo, Big Woo, was shiesty. And yo, he did my son Ali dirty, you feel me? But that's all I'm going to say, you feel me? Like, comment, subscribe. If you want me to react to more trailers of shows on Netflix or trailers of movies in general, just let me know. Of course, those ones I won't have watched beforehand. Sorry, I already watched this. Sorry, I spoiled some shit. But, you know, 13 million people done already seen this movie at this point. And if you haven't, then I don't know, what are you waiting on? You feel me?